Hello, everybody. Welcome back into Catching Up with. I'm Evan Kamiko. We are very excited to be joined today by one of the stars of Arkansas TBT, Adrio Bailey. Adrio, first of all, thank you so much for joining me. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank y'all for having me. Thank you for having me.
We're super excited to have you. Let's start. We'll get into all the TBT talk and stuff in just a little bit, but let's start with how you got started from the team. You left Arkansas back in 2020, and now your ride is taking you. It seems like all over the world. How'd you get involved with Arkansas TBT?
Actually, Monty reached out to me like maybe a year after I graduated, and I was like, yeah, I'll be interested in doing it. But I ended up uh going overseas, and like we kind of lost track. And then when I came back, he hit me up again. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
And so you're overseas right now. You're playing in, I believe, the Czech Republic. Correct me if I'm wrong. What's that
Like,
experience been like for you? How's the last couple of years been since you left Fayetteville?
it's been a journey. You know, what I mean, everybody got their own journey. But I just finished up in Czech Republic, which was a great league. Yeah, it was good. My overall experience has been good. I have no complaints.
And so now you finally hook up with Monty and Team Arkansas. What's that been like playing under Monty finally and being back and being able to represent this state one more time?
I mean, he's a great coach. He's always allowed me to play my game. 'Cause I'm not a very one. I'm not a big one-on-one guy. I'm more of a team, and his style is more up and down, which is what I'm good at. So up and down, allowing me to play my game and express my game. And sometimes you might have to go one-on-one depending on your matchup. And he allows me to do that. Allows other players to do that. So Monty has been a great coach for us.
And how is you've seen the difference of playing in Europe and now playing at the TBT tournament? And it's a different style. It's a different kind of basketball where you're not playing until the clock strikes zero. You're playing to a specific score. What's that challenge been like to adjust to playing in a different kind of style of basketball?
I actually like the Elon Musk comes remind you of like playing like 21 at the end because that's when everything gets like physical. Ref kind of let the whistle blow a little. I mean, you don't really blow it as much. You know what I mean? You gotta really like win the game. I like it.
So definitely, and I'm curious because it was something I was kind of chatting with Monty last week, just about the atmosphere. Last year in Wichita was a really good atmosphere, a lot of Wichita fans, but it doesn't seem like it's kind of like a college game. I almost compared it a little bit more to some of the European crowds that we've seen, at least I've seen online on Twitter and all of that. What do you feel is kind of the crowd comparison when it comes to TBT versus the U.S. and overseas?
Uh, Growing because I remember I used to always watch the TBT before I played, and from watching it into actually playing it, and the crowd is definitely getting bigger and bigger each and every year.
Mm-hmm. And so, what would it mean? You get that crowd, and I know Monty's ultimate goal is to bring TBT to the state of Arkansas, specifically to Fayetteville. What would that mean to you to be able to play in Bud Walton again and have the chance to host a regional?
Man, that would be something special. Not only for me, but like for the other guys who played at Arkansas, that played at Bud Walton Arena, and to play in front of the crowd that we played in when we were younger, man, that would be. And I want to say a dream come true, just playing, cause being older with the more experience and traveling the world and come back to your alma mater and then play in front of those people that once cheered your name. You know what I mean? It would mean a lot.
What are some of your favorite memories looking back on your Arkansas career?
Uh, Man, it's a lot, man. Let me see. I can't just pinpoint one just because Fayetteville has treated me with so much love, man. I can't pinpoint one right now, but I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
We can circle back. That's no problem. But when you kind of
But
look at Fayetteville, what do you think the Hog fans would do if they do bring the TBT back here and they get to see guys like you, Hunter Mickelson, Brandon Wood, guys who maybe have not been here or been all around, just to have another chance to play at Assembly Hall. I'm thinking Indiana because you guys are playing in Indiana at Bud Walton.
yeah, man, it would be a they will come out and they will show love. Like if Fayetteville hasn't been anything but grown since I've left. So
Mm-hmm.
I know these people are gonna come out, especially in the summertime. These people are gonna come out and show love, bro. They don't know TBT tripping. They need to put one in the face.
And it seemed like last year the fans actually traveled really well. What was your experience seeing kind of how the fans traveled to support you guys in Wichita
Yeah,
last year?
I mean, but that did surprise me because like when did like in SEC road games, there's gonna be an Arkansas crowd in Kentucky. There's gonna be an Arkansas crowd in Gainesville. There's gonna be an Arkansas crowd in Tennessee. It didn't surprise me to see when we played Wichita to see Arkansas fans there.
And so let's talk about the team, about last year. You guys got all the way to the regional finals before falling to Wichita. What did you learn from last year's experience that you're looking forward to putting into this year's experience?
Really just taking it one game at a time. You know what I mean? Just embracing the moment. Knowing that it's literally do or die, and last year we were mostly having fun, but we kind of we were, I don't want to say lack of focus. We just, you know what I mean, I don't know. Anything, we just want to embrace what we have this year. We got the pieces that we want this year, and yeah.
So let's talk about the core four this year from last year. Obviously, you and Hunter Mickelson, two of the most dynamic guys on Team Arkansas last year. How has your kind of relationship evolved over the last year or so as you guys get ready for this next tournament?
Oh, I mean, my first time ever meeting Hunter was last year, and we were like, I mean, we were close like right off the bat, so it's cool. And he's not a big talkative guy, you know what I mean? He kind of talk with his game, and you know what I mean? I mean, you can have a conversation with him, but he's not a very talkative guy. So he was always cool to me, and we worked good off each other, you know what I mean? Just playing off of him, you know what I mean? Get him the ball, you know, he knows how to make the right decision with it.
Who are some of the guys, too, on this year's team that you're excited? Maybe you didn't play with a lot last year that they're now on this team, or maybe they're brand new to the team that you're excited to get out there and play with?
Really, I'm excited to play with everybody, but especially like my hall guys that I went to college with, like Day, DT, and JB. These are guys I actually played with. I went to school with them, and we would do stuff outside of basketball. So I'm most excited for these guys.
And so now when you look at it, and really quick, I want to go back. There's a cool story. Monty was telling me that you're actually, I believe, in Czech Republic with one of the coaches on the team, or somebody, one of the coaches, I think Carter Vance, you and him go across the sea together. Was that kind of planned? How did that all come about? And talk to me about that.
That was honestly, that was short notice. You know, he hit me like maybe like a couple weeks after the TBT. And he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna be coaching and yada yada yada." And keep in mind, I had already had some teams that were showing interest, and I was like, "Well, this is a sure thing." Then I like his coaching style. He's coached for money. Then he knows the type of guy I am. He knows the type of culture that I like, and it just seemed like the right fit, and it ended up working out pretty good for us.
Yeah, I would think so. Pretty good run last year. Now, the question for this year, obviously, the $1 million is the ultimate goal, but outside of winning the whole thing, what do you want to accomplish personally and professionally in the next couple of weeks?
Just really just building outside of basketball, just building connections. You know what I mean? That's essentially what basketball is for: is to build connections and build, you know what I mean, that little camaraderie of building something beyond basketball for our communities and things like that.
And finally, Adrio, before we let you go, have you talked to Coach Cal at all? I know there's an attempt to try to get him involved a little bit with the Team Arkansas team to bring TBT here. What's your involvement in that, or is that mainly just kind of letting Monty do his thing?
No, I haven't talked to Coach Cal, but I am looking forward to going to Fayetteville here in a couple of weeks to properly introduce myself to Coach Cal. So I do looking forward to talking to Coach Cal and just, you know what I mean, getting to talk to him a little bit more.
Do we have any predictions of how you think you're going to do this in this tournament? Anything fun before we go?
Hey, just watch and see. We locked in.
We'd love to hear it. We're super excited to watch you get out there and perform. Best of luck, Adrio. Thanks so much for taking some time. That's going to do it for Catching Up with. I'm Evan Kamiko. That's Adrio Bailey. Adrio, thanks again, and we'll see everyone real soon.